Have you ever felt like you were doing all the right things for your health, eating well, taking the right supplements, but still don't feel well? If you ever felt confused, overwhelmed, or like you're missing a piece of the puzzle, you're not alone. I've been there, and today I want to share my story and how it led me to where I am right now.
Welcome, friends, to the Non-Tox Mama channel, where we help you create a healthier home with less overwhelm and more intention.
Hi, I'm Amanda, the Non-Tox Mama. My journey getting to this point has been long and winding. For most of my life, I struggled with health issues and generally just didn't feel well. I dealt with frequent migraines, chronic sinus problems, fatigue, and periods of depression. I often had to call in sick for work, and while I had ups and downs over the years, I never truly felt good. Everything began to change when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, Hannah. During that pregnancy, I came across an all-natural online birthing class through a free intro webinar. I watched it and was completely amazed. Everything she was saying made so much sense. I ended up buying the course, and for the first time, my eyes were opened to how the medical system often works and how one intervention can quickly lead to more interventions, more drugs, and more pain. That experience sparked something in me, and I started learning more. When Hannah was about 6 months old, she developed terrible colic. She would cry for hours from painful gas. My husband and I spent countless nights walking with her, helping her burp, taking late night drives, or letting her sleep in the swing or stroller. Anything that might give her some relief. Eventually, I decided to see a naturopath. Because I was breastfeeding, she suggested I remove dairy from my diet, and Hannah's as well. Things started to improve. Then we removed gluten and eggs, and things got even better. That was a huge turning point for me. It opened my eyes to how strongly diet can affect health. Not just for babies, but for adults too. I noticed that I started to feel better as well. That same naturopath also reviewed my blood work and told me I had Hashimoto's. I had been on thyroid medication since the age of 13, but no one had really explained why. Suddenly, so many pieces of my health puzzle began to connect. As I continued on my health journey, I worked with a homeopath for a long period of time and began slowly detoxing my life. One small step at a time. I switched out cleaning products and personal care products. I moved from plastic containers to glass, started cooking more meals at home, and eating out less. I then became pregnant with my youngest daughter, Daphne. That pregnancy felt very different. I ate well, walked often, took better care of myself, and overall, I felt much better. I barely gained any weight during the pregnancy, compared to my first, where I gained almost 50 pounds. I continued choosing organic foods, high-quality supplements, organic clothing for my children, and learning about how to do more on my own. When Daphne was born, I truly believed things would be easier this time. I had already removed dairy, gluten, and eggs, so I assumed she wouldn't have any issues. Boy, was I wrong. Daphne had severe gas and discomfort. She needed me constantly for over a year. I continued removing foods from my diet, eventually cutting out all grains, coconut, soy, chocolate, palm oil, corn. During this time, we also moved across the country from Quebec to Alberta. I was still seeking answers because I wasn't feeling amazing and Daphne was hardly able to tolerate foods. That's when I started the GAPS diet and began working with a functional nutritionist. Within a few weeks on the GAPS intro diet, I noticed huge changes. No more body aches, headaches, sinus pain, brain fog, dizziness, chronic fatigue. I've now been on the GAPS diet for about 10 months. It's slow, intentional work, but I'm healing my gut so that I can be the person I want to be and the mom I'm meant to be. I've lost over 70 pounds during this time, which has absolutely helped me feel better overall. Alongside nutrition, I've worked regularly with a chiropractor and osteopath, and so have my kids, to help our bodies stay aligned and function more cohesively. Now my goal is to help other families who are struggling with health issues or simply want to raise healthy, non-toxic children by sharing what I've learned over the years. Not from a place of perfection, because I'm not perfect, not from a place of fear, but from real life experience. If you're looking for realistic, gentle ways to support your family's health and create a more non-toxic home, you're in the right place.
Let me know in the comments, what has your health journey been like so far? Is it similar to mine at all? If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned next week for more videos. Till next time, keep it clean.